do some manual muscle testing of the trunk and the back. We're going to start with the lumbar extensors, trunk extensors, this region here. And then we're going to do the trunk flexors, and then we're going to test the obliques. So I've already gotten consent from my patient to do this, and I've already gotten consent. It's okay if I raise your shirt up a little bit. Is that okay? Yeah, so that's a nod, yes. So we're looking at the multifidi muscle, there's intercostalis muscles, and also the quadratus lumborum. So I want you to go ahead to raise up your head and your shoulders and chest off the table as high as you can. Okay, so go ahead and stop. So difficulty, there is a waiver and we're not able to clear the nipple line off the table. So we're going to go ahead and, so that's not a 5, we're not at a 4. Have your hands at your side and do the same thing. Go ahead. That's great. That's definitely a 3. And so a grade 2 would just be raising the head up and doing a partial range. Can you raise your head up? Just the head. Good. And then a 1 would just be contractile activity with this muscle group and just feeling those little muscles contract as a person attempts to do the movement. So next I want you on your back, and I want your hands to be behind your head. And this time it's going to be like an old curl up, and we want you to lift your heads and shoulders and back off of the table when I say go. You ready? And this is for the rectus abdominis. Go ahead and go. Can you go up a little higher? There we go. So that looked okay. And so that would be a 5. A 4 would be, not able, kind of wavering a little bit, but able to get up. A 3 would be the hands at your side. The advantage there is the hands are closer to the center of gravity. And so go ahead and curl up. That makes it much easier. Now a 2 is bent knees and doing the same thing. And great. So again, clearing up. Can you go up one more time? So the video talks about the inferior angle clearing off the table. That's essentially saying the entire scapula clearing the table. So just to make clear, that would be right down through here. If the person's not able to clear all the way, then that would not be a 2. So a 1 would be stay in that position and go ahead and try to raise up a little bit. Just go a little bit, yeah. So we're just seeing just some contractile activity. So next we're going to test those wonderful obliques. And I like testing the obliques because, gosh, they're so functional. It's again that rotation, we're moving from side to side. So the position for the patient is going to be in the same position. Your legs are going to be straight and flat, and it's going to be keeping your chin and looking up, straight up, and your hands are going to be behind your head. And what you're going to do is go in this direction. I'm going to give you the command. Okay? So you want to lift your head and shoulders from the table. So what we're looking at here is when he's going this direction, we're going to be looking at the external obliques on the right side and the internal obliques on the left side. Okay, so you know what I'm asking you to do? Yep, go ahead. And he's clearing off the table there, so that would be a 5. And now I want you to go the other direction. Again, clearing the scapula off the table, that would be a 5. A 4 would be the same thing, but the arms are now crossed in front. So I want you to cross your arms and do the same thing. Okay? Yep, good. The scapula is clearing, and then go the other direction. And again, the scapula is clearing. Do it one more time. Yeah, clearing, good. So a 3 would be the arms are at your side and doing the same thing. Yep. And the other direction. Again, the advantage there is your arms are more close to the center of gravity. A 2 would be the same position, but unable to clear. So just kind of do a partial for me, just a little bit. Yeah, so the scapula's not clearing, and the same on the other side. And then a 1, your knees would now be bent, and I would be assisting lifting the head. So same thing, this, and you can still feel those muscles working a little bit. Go ahead, a little bit more, yep. Yep. And then the other direction, same thing. Okay, so again, this would be the external on this side, and the internal here. External, and then internal. Okay, good. All right, that wraps it up for the manual muscle test for those 3 regions of the trunk, front and back.